Hi guys, welcome to the Figaro Shop. As you may have seen previously on your walk round, that we've modernised a little bit further and improved things as you go. So in here is our new version of our reception. So we have Charlie and Colette in here, which will look after you through your journey at the Figaro Shop and anything that you may need. Come on through and we'll walk into the body shop. Through here, this comes into our front of house paint shop. So we have two spray booths and you'll see that they're always busy going through different cycles of paint work. That can be anything from a scuff or light scratches right through to full restoration that you'll see here today. So we have one here that's going through into a British Racing green colour change, and we also do some versions of classic minis too. As you come on through, it comes into our panel bay. As you come through to here, this is where our panel beater Darren comes through and does any of the rust works that happens on Figaros. So this can be anything from the prone problem areas to from the arches, the sill panels, the roof corners. Bearing in mind this one also has some crash work, so as you'll see here, this has had some accident work going through insurance that we've now rectified, awaiting to come through to the paint shop. I don't know if you can edit bits as you go anyway, can't we? So yeah, that's fine. Anyway. Come on through, mate.
I'll just get some B-roll and stuff when I come back.
Yeah, as you come through here, this comes to our body shop compound. So the big container here is where we mix all of our own paint. So this is where we can mix anything from a colour swatch right through to colour codes and any variations that you like, all in-house. We then have various versions of cars going through different forms of work, and you can see plenty of different arrays of colours as well as the original items. As we walk down through our yard here, we then come into our workshop yard. This opens up into quite a large space. So down in our workshop, we do just about anything you can think of mechanically on a Figaro. So that's from our engine builds, our head rebuilds, through to general servicing, repairs, right through to manual swaps, engine conversions, so on and so on. Onto the right hand side, we actually have our donor space. So this is where we have, it's kind of nicknamed our boneyard almost. So this is where we use these cars for patterning parts, for breaking them right down to be able to refurbish them to make Figaros back into their good cars. Behind us, you can see we've got 3 bays in here of different works going on, and Bryn is our workshop manager based in the office on the right hand side. If you then follow me, we've then got a separate workshop over here. So we have one storage bay in this one. We then have another mechanical bay just here. So this is where one of our mechanics, this one's actually just had a new engine put in along with a 5-speed manual conversion. So all nice and up to date, all modern equipment in here, safe and how it should be. We have a second bay just in here. So this is where Anthony is based. So some of you guys may have seen on social media, he has his own channel, Ant at the Figaro Shop. So this is where he rebuilds and strips down the Figaros when they're going through restoration. We've timed it just right because our driver Matty's just arrived with another Figaro. I think this one's come from up Preston way, so this one's just come to us. Some new additions from the last video we done. We have our own valet bay and obviously valet area so that we can keep the cars clean, ready for the actual customers to have. We have another new bay here which will be built into another panel bay. This is where it opens right up into the parts department. Many of you have met and spoken to Maz over the years, either on the phone, through FaceTime, or actually through emails. So as far as you can see, this is where all your part requirements are. So this is the everyday items through to the more custom items. You can see some more rebuilt engines on the shelf here, radiators, clips, trims, anything you can imagine for a Figaro is actually in here. We then have some old interiors and parts through here, and more of the parts extension as we go. We have a newly kitted out bay in here, so this is another one of our fit up areas. So you can see a car going through fit up in here already. If you come on through, this comes into our parts office. So Maz is here just inside.
Hello everyone.
And then we have a meeting room in here, so if you come on site for a restoration or one of our restored and remastered cars, this is where we come down and we talk about the specifications, different leather colours, trim colours, kind of whatever you can imagine. Lastly, as you come outside, we then have some of our own cars. So this one is a Lapis Grey Figaro, which is our own kind of like design and research car. So lots of things that we try on this one. We then have a Pale Aqua, which is sold, so this one's awaiting to go. We have our management block here on the left hand side and our accounts block. And then lastly, out here is where we have our cars then for sale. So unfortunately these ones are all sold, but you can see the array of cars that we get to have here. Great to see you again, and we'll see you soon.